Heyo. Alright, enough of the formalities. I don't want to waste any more of your time, not one more second. Today's video idea actually came from my comment section asking, can Oo do a tutorial about dribbling in flicks by user... Oh, you got me! Damn it! So, you want to learn how to dribble and flick, and you've exhausted all the available resources that YouTube and Reddit have to offer. At least I imagine this is what you're going through because you found me, the guy who's below the barrel in its bottom. But if it's a misclick, it's your fault and you should probably stay. In either case, I thank thee and welcome you to the Bumpy Brain Club. We don't have snacks, but there's a lot of space. On a side note, let me be mushy for a second and say I truly appreciate all of you viewing my videos. The support for the content I've been making has been incredibly heartwarming and gives me a profound sense of joy knowing that I made something that people find helpful. You guys are awesome, and shut up, nerd! We aren't here for your baby monologues, we're here to cut the crap and crush it in Rocket League. Strap in, everybody, my name is Mattal, and this is my dribble flick tutorial. First thing, ground dribbles. What you want to do is get the ball in your car. What? You need me to hold your hand on this one? Oh, fine. First, you need to hit the ball to get it on your car. No, not like that. Like this. Or this. I wouldn't do it like this one, though. From there, I imagine you know how physics work. Drive forward to push it, left to go left, right to go right, and backwards is a situation you don't want to find yourself in. How do you even do this? Wild tip, don't turn your car so much. Gasp. Crazy? I know. But you can trust me on this one. When you constantly adjust your car, it's easy to lose control of the ball. But it's not the end of the world if the ball falls off your car. If the ball falls off in the front, just go for a 50. Ball fell off to the side, just cut right back into it. Did it fall off from behind? Call an exorcist. Car speed. Controlling your speed is important to keep the ball on top of your car. If it's getting away from you, boost forward to catch up to it and relish in your victory. If the ball is falling behind you, don't pump the brakes as a way to bring it forward. Otherwise, you slow your car too much and throw the ball at an angle you can't easily turn to. From there, you'll start to lose everything. First the ball, then the car, followed by the house. Your wife and kids leave you. Well, the kids left before Cheryl did, which I thought was kind of odd. To slow down smoothly, release the accelerator so that the ball falls forward and turn your car so that it lands on one of the sides. From there, you should be able to cut under the ball so that it's back up on top. This is what I like to call the turn to slow method. With a lot of practice, you'll start to really get the hang of ground dribbles, to the point that it feels like the ball has found a home on your head and just sort of moved on in. Hey neighbor, is that Cheryl with you? Air dribbles. Airplay is the only thing that separates the champs from the bronze. Oh, it'll come down any second now. No, don't worry. It'll come down any second, I swear. What the? When it comes to pissing off my cat and air dribbles, it's all about the first touch. If you send it into the ceiling or the ground, it's useless! Air dribbles are specific. You can't hit a bad first touch and miraculously recover it. Continuity is awesome! That's magic. A fantasy. A lie. Professional Rocket League players hit good first touches and get good air dribbles as a result. Woo! Even a bad air dribble could still score you points if your first touch puts it on target. That wasn't bad. For clarification, these tips apply to all air dribbles, including ground to air dribbles. Could have been better. As things get more comfortable with car control, you can start to make corrections while in the air. Oh, I just had to get cheeky with it. If you want to get better with your car control in the air, I recommend hopping onto pillars in free play to mess around for a bit. I use this map to do a lot of figure eights while focusing on one specific portion of air control. Constantly spin. Don't spin. feather your boost, or throttle it until you crash. You can do anything you want, really. It's free play. After the ball's in the air, the next step is to orient your car. But how do you do that, I hear you ask? Well, it depends. If you're coming from the right wall and have air roll right, like a normal person, you can tornado spin partially to face the ball and hopefully land a shot. If you're jumping from the left, well, you're kind of out of luck and you should probably stop watching. Stop, I didn't mean it! What I actually meant is that if you're coming from the left, you can do a cookser twist to align yourself properly. But how do you do these mechanics? You know, with the amount of hand-holding we're doing, we may as well be dating. How to tornado. Jump and hold arrow right. Jump and hold your stick to the left. Congratulations, you've made art. How to cookser twist. Cooksters are directional combinations of this and this while holding this to get this, a mechanic that can make God cry. Although I only use one example, this applies to all 4 corners of the circle. Practicing orientation is kinda simple. Just roll into free play and give it a try on any wall facing either direction. Don't forget that while you're in the air, the concept of physics still applies like it does on the ground. If you're below the ball, you'll lift it. Behind it, you're gonna push it. Are you ahead of it? Something went wrong. And if you're above the ball, one of 3 things may have occurred. Either you've missed, you're trying to predator drone the ball from downtown, or you're trying to freestyle, in which case I prepared a freestyle rap for you guys. And it goes a little something like this. Yeah. Don't do it. Stop ruining my matches, please. Oh, please stop ruining my matches. On a more personal note, I want to talk about when air dribbles just clicked for me. I had this realization that the ball will follow a path after being hit until it stops like it does on the ground. And we use air dribbles as a way to bend that path to reach a desired location. This is why the first touch is so important, because it makes this path for us to follow a lot more straightforward. This has been my TED Talk. If you're looking for signs of progression, you don't need to dunk the ball with every air dribble. Sometimes a couple touches is all you need to start scoring goals, and that's the beauty behind this mechanic. This has been my TED Talk. Flicks. Much like a college course, you need a prerequisite before you can take this class. Namely, you want to have a good grasp of how dribbles work, which you should, and be comfortable using them when appropriate. Here's a couple of things to help you with flicks. Pay attention to sparks. If the ball and car stops sparking, you know you have a good opportunity to flick. Another thing is to flip in the direction of the ball with respect to the center of your car. What does that mean? Well, imagine that your car has a circle and that the center of the ball has a dot and there's a line that measures degrees. The line connects the 2 centers and shows you where you want to position your thumbstick for a good flick. So if the angle is about 40 degrees, you want to put your thumb in the same spot. Now, why does this work? I have an idea, but I'll get back to that in a moment. Ball position. The type of shot you get depends upon where the ball is sitting. If it's in the front half of your car, you get a powerful forward shot. If it's on your back half, then you pop it high. The moment's passed. So when you flip towards the angle the ball's sitting on, the portion of the car that's keeping it up is ripped out from underneath and leaves it to be hit by the opposite end, giving a nice satisfying strike. It doesn't work quite as well for side flips or rolls. The width of the car is just too short to get anything done with power, so when it comes to striking from the sides, you gotta get creative. Let's go, baby! Easy peasy lemon breezy flick! Ah yes, the breezy flick. If this video was a university and the previous portions were like level 200 and 300 courses, the breezy flick would be the equivalent of a PhD with a focus in the dark arts. Difficult, lemon difficult. And that's okay, because you recently joined the Bumpy Brain Club. In this video, if you've watched it up to this point, we'll have taught you all you need to know. Checklist time. Do you know how to jump? Yes. Do you know how to spin left? Yes. Do you know how to air roll right? Yes. Do you know how to tornado spin? Trick question! The answer we were looking for is absolutely you should. Come on, try and keep up. Do you know how to backflip? Check-a-rooney. And dribbling's a given. Congratulations! You now know how to breezy flick and can rule the schoolyard freely. No more wedgies of the atomic variety for you. Oh wait, I gave you the recipe to a pie that kicks so much ass that it would knock grandma back to the depression, but I didn't teach you how to bake it. So let's get to it. Breezy flicks are pretty easy to understand when they're broken down into steps. First, you gotta get the ball on top of your car to start a dribble. Next, you need to hold jump and tornado spin until you see the undercarriage. Now at this point, you need to rotate your car until the nose is facing down. Use boost while you're spinning to make adjustments so that you can meet the center of the ball when you flick. And finally, just send it home with a backflip. Yay! I was in an exhibition match and I disabled goal reset, so my bad. Now you guys know how to breezy flick. See, it ain't too bad. Well done everybody, high fives all around. And that's all I have for you guys today. This video was a lot of fun to make, and I learned a lot of stuff along the way, but it took me longer than I expected. I sort of just kept adding stuff as new ideas were coming in, so I apologize for any delay. The next video is probably going to be a bit more laid back. Maybe another review later or something? Because when I'm editing a new video, I don't do much of anything else for the next few weeks or so, and I kind of miss playing Rocket League, so that'll be coming your way soon. Like, subscribe, do all that good stuff if you guys enjoyed, and leave me a comment about what you want to see. It's probably my best way to know if what I'm making is good or not. So, please do that. My cat and I are totally cool, by the way. He was a very good sport about being in the video, and we hang out every day, so we're good.
He's my baby!
But yeah, thank you all so much. I've been me, you've been you, and this is the outro. You guys didn't think I was going to do it, did you? To be fair, I didn't expect myself to do it either, but this video is such a feature creep that I may as well take the extra step, so let's do it. Let's talk freestyles. Don't do it. Stop ruining my matches. What's that young man steal? I'm trying to hat trick. Got my teammates over here with their blunders while I'm smoking from the tires. I just try to bring the thunder. Yeah, they call me the scorer. Burning through games, bringing heat like a scorcher. What's a man to do when he represents a yo, but his team is acting blue? Must he flick of the switcher? Play so good, better put me in a picture. That's how I made it to champ. But my teammates crossing bars, can't believe we're in the same camp. You should learn how to rotate. Brain so slow, I prefer to call you potate. Try to dribble and flick, cause your style's whiffing bad, yeah, you got me spamming sick. Hope you all enjoyed the video. This is what you get when you subscribe and stay till the end. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to face a family that will never let me live this down. Peace!